Virgo, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and Midheaven. I have timeless messages for you, my beautiful, beautiful Virgo collective. You guys, these are timeless messages, so regardless of when they show up on your feed, there could definitely be a message in it for you. With that being said, loves 144 on the clock. You know what that means, all right, my loves? Take what resonates and leave the rest on the table. Don't make things fit, my loves. Only what is presenting in your current life, your current sitch. With that being said, we're gonna start off with channeled messages that I received during meditation for you. Then I'm gonna go into channeled crystal frequencies that are helping to support the messages and guidance that want to come through for you today. Then we'll dive into tarot and oracle. It's interesting. I heard right away. It took me no time to like sink in. I heard set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. Now that gives me thoughts of, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a TikToker. My entire business is based on online platforms and social. So it gave me this feeling of somebody out there maybe doing similar work, some type of communications where it's almost like either you're just starting to instill those types of practices where you're not like piecemealing things piece by piece, but you're like setting something up and you're not like hyper focusing on it, like totally attached to the views and like whatever. And then I heard high standards versus low. High standards versus low. And now this is where I started spiraling in the meditation. It's like all of a sudden my mind was just like almost racing, and I feel like I recognize it because that used to be me in a former phase of my life. And I feel like you've been really battling or doing work on yourself to kind of really tame the racing mind, or maybe this is a call for you to do so. But then I heard I got lost in the energy of it. I got lost in the energy of it. It's like you're getting lost in the energy of something within yourself, or getting lost in the energy of something like that's happening in your life. So it's going to be interesting to see what wants to come through in the cards. But I feel like I was feeling your racing mind, and I almost feel like, I know that this is a timeless reading, but I am working with the energies of what's happening astrologically right now, Virgo. And Mercury is in retrograde, and you are ruled by Mercury. It's all about communication and our thought processes, right? And I just get this overwhelming sense. The whole purpose of Mercury retrograde is to slow everything down. And I feel like you're maybe struggling with that. This is a time to give yourself a minute to really slow down the pace of everything, and really whatever wants to come up to the surface, it's coming up to a surface for a reason. It's coming up to the surface for you to basically deal with something, heal something, deal with something, let something go, release it, right? So very, very interesting indeed for you, my loves. Channeled crystals, I am infusing the reading in the video with this bioresonance device. It's scanning the auric field of the Virgo collective, your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Okay. It could be yours. It could be people that are in your life. It could be people exiting or entering. Okay. So today we're running chrysoprase. This is actually really connecting you to earth energy through your heart. I feel like you're in the beginning stages of a heart opening. Some of you, not all of you. Ruby was running, helping to really ground you in your first chakra. Rose quartz kind of help get you out of your head and into your body. Rose quartz is running. Now this, I love rose quartz. I have a beautiful piece right here I use all the time when I am in prayer or meditation. Angelic love. This is really softening. This is helping you to soften your heart and melt away the resistance, melt away the walls, protecting yourself, being up in your head so much and not in your heart. Your heart is where you receive your intuitive hits. I call them I hits. This is also a place where you receive psychic information. The mind, the brain, is the processing system. Okay, it's not meant to actually, yeah, that's where I'm going to go with that. Anyway, I feel like it's softening your heart to something. It's softening you. Maybe you're doing some inner child healing work or some type of transformational path work. Moonstone came up for you too. I love my moonstone. It's in the shape of a heart. Okay. Moonstone is really helping to balance out your emotions. Maybe you've been feeling it. You've been going through something and you've been feeling it, right? This is also another crystal that's not only going to help balance. I'm getting chills on my thighs as confirmation. It's helping to balance out your emotions and let you really tap in and feel your emotions and feelings. Maybe you've been made to feel like you haven't been able to. Maybe you've been made to feel like you have to suppress or oppress or hide feelings and emotions. But this is also helping you to tap into your intuition and your psychic energies. Okay. The last one that's operating and functioning, some beautiful aquamarine. This is really something that's trying to calm and soothe the mind, kind of bringing that into a place of like spiritual receptivity and cool and calmness. So the crystals that are being channeled are really, really jiving so far with what I pulled in your meditation. Let's go ahead and get into Oracle and Tarot and find out specifically what wants to come through for you, my loves. Okay. You guys, if you want to book a private reading with me, so I can actually tap in to your beautiful energy, Virgo. YouTubers, you will find the booking link pinned in the comments, and TikTokers, you'll find the booking link up in the profile. Let's get after it. Big picture energy spirit. What is coming in for beautiful, beautiful Virgo with regards to high standards versus low, getting lost in the energy, setting it to forget it, setting it and forgetting it. I'm hearing attachment, working on attachment versus detachment. I was also hearing something in terms of the, this is all downloads. I was also hearing something in terms of the high standards versus low. It is okay for you to have high standards, Virgo. Okay, that's quintessential Virgo, right? I feel like Spirit's asking you to soften in terms of judging yourself or judging others when they don't have the higher standards. It's like we all are on our own path. You know what I mean? And there is a purpose for everybody's path. It's not going to mimic yours. You know what I mean? Somebody needed to hear that. It doesn't feel good when we judge ourselves or others. It just really doesn't. Does it make you feel good? It doesn't make me feel good. Somebody needed to hear that. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, maybe you feel judged, and 1. Yeah, you are definitely going through a big, big, big shift. Something is coming to an end. There's a 9. That's the Hermit card in Tarot. There you are, Virgo. I love this yellow. It's like good fortune is coming your way. There's good stuff coming your way. I really, really love that. Wow. You are a healer, baby. You are a healer. I feel like you've really been going through a lot of deep, deep, deep transformative healing work. 32, you could be 32. You could have been born on the 5th. This is giving me Hierophant energy, Taurus energy. You could have dominant Taurus in your chart. You could have been born on the 9th. Very, very cool. Yeah, your guides are trying to send you messages right now. It's best to get outside for grounding. This is going to be really cool. Let's find out what's coming through for you, baby. All right, give me the deets, give me the juice, Spirit. What's unfolding for Virgo? What is unfolding for Virgo with regards to setting it and forgetting it? High standards versus low, getting lost in the energy, the shift, healing, healer. I just heard you're meant to be seen. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be heard. Your most authentic self. It's time to come into the light and be seen, Virgo. 3, 2, and 1. 5 of Pentacles. You're showing up as the 5 of Pentacles. Don't worry. We're going to get to the bottom line on this. High Priestess energy, Pisces energy, Neptune energy. You've been doing some deep work. Wow. Ace of Swords. There's that communication that wants to come in. Very, very interesting. It's the cards are already really connecting. Outcome, King of Cups. I like this. I like this. I like this very, very much. He's very relaxed. He's very zen. He is in his heart space. This red shirt, that's that first chakra energy. Very, very cool. Okay, oh my gosh. Queen of Cups in the overarching energy. We have the King and the Queen of Cups. there's a very deep healing happening for you. There's a very deep healing that's unfolding for you right now. Wow. Hangman, Judgment, and the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. These are three massive, massive cards. Okay. The bottom of the deck is what's happening subconsciously, what's brewing underneath the surface. It's also external things that you may or not be aware of. When I see this Judgment, this Hermit, and this High Priestess, it's giving me energy of the Pisces, Virgo axis. So I feel like you're definitely in a process of, like, maybe you're experiencing spirituality. You know what I mean? There's definitely some type of karmic healing unfolding for you right now. Give me a minute to sit with this. Yeah, you've definitely been doing some work. I feel like you've definitely been doing some work. We've got the Five of Pentacles with the High Priestess card. Look at the downloads. Look at the downloads that are coming in from the divine realm for the High Priestess. It's like, I feel like Spirit and your angels and guides have messages for you. They want to connect with you. They want to help you through this process. It's a very significant shift that you're experiencing, an expansion of your consciousness, Virgo. I feel like you could be experiencing financial issues right now. You could be working through some type of a poverty consciousness. Now, there could be poverty in a lot of different things: spiritual poverty, financial poverty, like scarcity, lack, like I don't have enough, or there's never enough, or only bad things happen to me. But the good news is, look at this key and this keyhole. This door is freaking huge. Like, you are literally getting ready to walk through a whole new gateway. You have the key within you, my loves. You have the key within you, and I feel like something is being activated within you right now, probably with this Leo new moon that's just happened. I'm filming this the day after the Leo new moon. If you haven't seen that reading, I highly recommend taking a peek on that. This could also be like a low self-esteem or a low self-worth, with to do in relationships and whatnot. It's like, I feel like with Neptune involved, it's like things haven't been very clear for you for a very long time. If you're watching this and this resonates, you're definitely on the spiritual path. Let's be real. Okay. But you are in the process of doing some really, really deep, deep, deep soul work. And I'm really, really proud of you for that. But there are messages that want to come through for you. This is about you really learning how to trust yourself. You know what I mean? And really trust this inner guidance that's coming through. And the messages that I was getting, like the high standards versus low, and especially getting lost in the energy of it and that racing mind. It's like you won't be able to receive these downloads and this information from spirit and from your angels and guides if you're constantly up in your head, if you're constantly trying to control everything, like you're trying to protect yourself. And this is another reason why that rose quartz is this rose quartz is running to help soften your heart so that you can remove and let your guard down, let your walls down, and like really sink into your heart space. That's the whole premise of Leo season, to really sink into your heart space, so that you can receive that support and that guidance. Okay. This is actually something so much bigger. They want to help you through this Five of Pentacles situation. We'll get clarification on that. With this Ace of Swords, this is that communication. Okay. See how she's getting the downloads coming in from the upper realms, right? Now, you could be getting a combination or one or the other of these downloads from your guides, from spirit. This could also be some type of an incoming communication for you. I feel like this could definitely have something to do with self-esteem. It could also have to do with money again, but I feel like somebody's coming in. I feel like some type of, if it's related to career, I feel like there's something that's going to be coming in for you career-wise with this King of Cups. And I've got the Queen of Cups in the overarching energy. It's going to be very, very fulfilling for you. I feel like you've recently gone through some type of a shift or a change in terms of your work or your career. Maybe how you're showing up. Maybe it's an actual role change or a job change. But I feel like what you're heading into, this communication that you're going to be getting, it's really, really helping you to really step into a different type of role. You know what I mean? A leadership role, like the king. You know what I mean? But there is messages that want to come through for you both from the divine realm as well as you're going to be getting external. I'll get more clarification on that. This overarching energy of the Queen of Cups with this healer, it's like I feel like you are being your gifts, your abilities are going through an expansion. This is why, what was it that was running? Both the combination of the rose quartz, the moonstone, and the aquamarine is really helping to prepare your mind and your heart to come into a place of balance that you can really truly tap into a different level of your psychic gifts. Maybe you have dominant clairs. We all have access to the clairs, right? The clairaudience, sentience, voyance, and cognizance. Maybe you're dominant in more than ever. Maybe this is an invitation to start working with spirit and your guides to actually further develop those skills. This could also be a confirmation that yes, they're acknowledging that you are working on that, and yes, you could really start trusting. Look, she's getting the downloads as well. Look at all this information about all the downloads. Okay, so there are definitely messages that want to come through for you from the divine realm, as well as messages on the external. I really believe for a lot of you, it's going to be career oriented. For others of you, it's going to be something to do with a relationship. It could be like any area of the relationship. But when I see the King and Queen of Cups, this is giving me like romance energy. Somebody that really cares about you could be coming forward. Now this could be a romantic situation. This could also be like a really dear friend. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like this is an experience that you're meant to have. It's something to do on your path that's going to contribute to this healing and this transformation for you. So wow, lots of information coming through for you, Virgo. Spirit, give me more information on this Five of Pentacles for Virgo, please. What do you want Virgo to understand about this Five of Pentacles? I feel like you're shifting away from this. That's what I'm really feeling like. It's like Spirit's got messages for you so that you can recognize the key, right, that you need to take and to unlock this new gateway, to unlock this new path, right, this new opportunity or opportunities. What does Spirit want Virgo to understand about this Five of Pentacles, please and thank you? 3, 2. Okay, Knight of Cups. Ooh, Two of Cups. Very interesting. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. World card on the bottom of the deck with that Justice card. Empress. And the Devil card on the bottom of the deck. I'm not taking them, but again, this is telling me this is a really huge soul cycle. You've completed one soul cycle and you're experiencing this massive shift, right? And you're beginning a new one, an entire new one. And that really coincides with the Leo new moon. Wow. So the Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. So you've definitely come into some level of mastery on something. You're going to know what that means. This Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups, this can mean one of two things, guys. Number one, this could mean that you're in a transitional state. You are softening. You are opening up. The Two of Cups, you are coming into alignment with your soul's path, with your soul's calling. And opportunities within work are going to open up for you in terms of just better alignment with, who you are and what you're desiring and what you're craving, what's aligned for you, right? And I feel like that's going to also bring in, when it comes from your heart, it's going to attract in, finances, more prosperity and abundance and wealth, right? Now, for others of you, I feel like this work that you've been doing, you've ended one phase and you're entering another phase. I feel like this could actually be bringing you into someone coming in with an offer of love. Now, for some of you, not all of you, this could be someone that you're going to meet in the workplace. You know what I mean? It could be in the workplace, something to do with your career, your profession, maybe going to school on some level for some of you. But somebody definitely wants to come in with some type of a love offer. And they are definitely, going from that knight to that king. That could be you going from the knight to the king. You know what I mean? And someone with this Queen of Cups energy is going to be coming in, or vice versa. We all have masculine and feminine energies, my love. So regardless of how you identify in your body, I just really feel very strongly that someone's coming in, or you're headed towards someone that is bringing forth some really kick-ass opportunities. That's this Ace of Swords, this message. You're going to be really clear on this. So this is beautiful energy. This is where I'm going to leave it for you. I'm going to actually get final guidance for you. I'm going to go in deeper over on Patreon on the extended, my loves. We will clarify this Ace of Swords. We'll get more information on this King and Queen of Cups, whatever other messages Spirit wants to bring in for you. We'll get an angel message, and we'll also get an angel number for you. Patreon link for YouTubers is in the description box, and for TikTokers, you'll find it up in the profile. Just click on the link, open it up, click on Patreon. So you guys, if you're considering purchasing membership or buying a single extended, I highly recommend doing it on your desktop browser, not from an app. You get upcharged significantly and when you do it on an app. And that money goes to the Apples and the Androids of the world, not the creators. So anyway, Spirit, give me the final messages and guidance for this phase of the reading for Virgo. What do you want them to know for those that are not going to be going over to the Patreon extended? Everybody, really. But final motivating and inspiring messages, please and thank you, Spirit. I just heard you're on the right path. Stay on this path and keep rolling with this. You know what I mean? Getting lost in the energy of it. I feel like that's like a 2-for-1 message. It's like getting lost in the energy of your head when they want you to get lost in the energy of your heart. Okay. 3, 2. Ooh, yeah, the Moon card coming out. Cancer energy. The Moon card, Temperance, Archangel Michael showing up for you, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, here's the Tower on the bottom of the deck. It's like you are experiencing a massive, massive shift of consciousness, okay? Yeah, you're doing some major healing here. The Moon card, Archangel Michael, Temperance, and the Six of Pentacles. It's like, look at that. You're going from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. So you are overcoming this. Maybe some of you needed to hear that. The Moon card, have no fear. Okay, there are some things that you don't see yet, that you don't see coming yet. I'll dive deeper into that as well over in the extended. But this is definitely referencing that you have been taking a very deep dive into your subconscious. You have started that process of that healing. This only makes you coming out so much more stronger. Like, trust your intuition, trust your guidance. Some of you are having dreams, and sometimes these dreams can be really, really uncomfortable. Sometimes Spirit and our guides have us playing out scenarios in our dream state so that we can actually transmute and alchemize that pain into pleasure, that pain into purpose. Okay, so don't be afraid of that. You can call in protection. You can call in protection from Archangel Michael. This is that Temperance card and that Six of Pentacles. The coin issues, the money issues are going to resolve. Things are going to come back into harmony. You're going to suddenly find yourself into flow state. Be patient with the process, okay? I also feel like you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Cancer. I've got Pisces out here, especially with all of these, this King and Queen of Cups in terms of people. But I feel like Spirit's also asking you to please maintain your own internal balance, especially if you find yourself with racing thoughts. It's like, do all of the things that you can to ground your energy. That's why that ruby is running, to really ground you into the earth, so that you can get into your heart space. Meditation, being outside near water, bare feet on the ground. You know what I mean? Yoga. You know what I mean? Just sitting there with a warm cup of tea and a blanket and a book, doing restful activities, sleeping, napping, creative activities that bring you a lot of joy and happiness will get you out of your head and into your heart. Matter of fact, it's like, if you're up in your head, if you're doom scrolling, if you're consuming and you're, it's like, create. Like, see, I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this is what I've got for you, Virgo. Until the next time, if this is where we leave it, you got what you needed from this awesome sauce. Be well, love well, live well. Chef's Kiss vibes. I love you all. If you're ready to jump into the extended with me over at Patreon, let's skedaddle on over.